And we have all this going on and happening, and people are coming back, and people are bouncing back, and of course, after participating in events and being part of the forums of founders and CEOs from all across the world, and meeting people from all across the world, you realize that there are similar challenges and issues and problems which most countries also face. I mean, if you were to look at different countries like South Africa, or if you were to look at Sri Lanka, if you were to look at what's going on in Canada and stuff like that, you realize that many people are in the same spot, and it's not just our country and stuff. And it's rather empowering, and it's rather encouraging and inspiring to see that our country is kind of going forward and spearheading many economies and stuff like that. And that's where you feel that when you come together and you shift your focus from just yourself to bigger issues or better issues, or issues which are of consequence and paramount importance to you personally. They may not have a monetary value linked to them, and you may just kind of contribute in your own time and stuff like that. And there, of course, there are these jobs that you do, or basically businesses that you do, or basically you're involved in maybe a creative project, or you're doing some interiors, or you're doing some art, or you're heading a retail showroom, or you're basically working for a telecom company and stuff like that. So when you have your salaries, or you have your business consultancies coming to you and stuff, it does become easier for you. So that's why they say never ever look down on any amount of money. Whatever comes is good. Nothing, something coming is better than nothing coming. And there are a lot of people who judge job profiles. A lot of people say no to a lot of tasks beforehand and stuff, because they get into this loop of thinking that what is it that people are going to think about, and about them, and how people going to perceive and stuff like that. But feel on that, my tip and my advice is that better than holding the thoughts of what other people are going to hold for you, it's better to kind of stay flexible and pick up or get engaged in assignments and tasks where it kind of give you this financial independence, and not just crazily being greedy, or not just earning money. I'm not saying earning money or having too much of money is not a great thing or a blessing and stuff, but if you can have some control and balance, and if you can kind of go forward bringing about a change and also contributing to the world around you, realize that your life, which was just this because of the role that you were defining yourself to in an organization, becomes this way, because it gets bigger. And as you go through these different journeys of ups and downs, this is life, right? And life has to go on, and we can't run away from it, we can't escape from it, we can't say that we're going to go to the hills and we are just going to kind of stay there and not participate or take play our own role in the world and stuff. Taking a sabbatical and shifting is okay, but running away would be escapism and stuff. So we have to face it, and we have to say that whatever comes to you, you have to basically contribute and participate in a bigger purpose and a vision, which is the world. And I've been through this journey. I mean, I've just shared how I started my journey, and there's so much more to that. And there have been assignments or tasks which I've done just because I've loved the work and stuff and all that. But when I kind of ponder on those, I take away all the amazing learnings and all the lessons and all the memories with my friends and my colleagues and my associates and stuff, and all the amazing travel and all the amazing fun we've had and stuff. So without making life very hard or very complicated in your head, and just linking yourself to simply earning monies and bringing businesses, it could be a good bet for you if you're in the role of business development and stuff, or if you're heading a Fortune 500 company, or maybe leading a big brand and stuff. But if you're out there as a founder or a CEO, or if you're basically doing your own stuff, and you can bring about that change and that difference in lives of people, trust me, people are going to remember you more than they would remember anybody who's basically doing a cutthroat competition job. Because I say that because many of us are so much in love with our positions of power, and so much in love with positions of the jobs that we've held. But have you ever questioned yourself this, that if your job goes, or if you're not in that position anymore, how are you going to feel about it and stuff? And to those who continue contributing and holding on to those positions, that's great, that's amazing. But there's another way to look at it and think about it, that your existence and your identity doesn't come just from your job and the work that you do. There's so many people out there I meet daily who are not even recognized and who are behind the scenes, and they're doing so much, but they're doing a lot more than anyone or like you and I could do, you know. And marketing and branding has a different role to play and to bring forth before the eyes of people through paid marketing or branding or whatever. But true heroes and leaders are those who kind of take people forward with them, and they work for a purpose and a cause, and they don't really think too much about who's going to notice them and what are they going to get out of that advertising campaign or a marketing campaign. All of that done within an organization and within a brand, when contributing to the roles that you have makes sense. But if you're doing your own stuff and you're in a position to make a difference and influence lives and minds of people through your own way, that many a times you don't have to do it just through branding and marketing. Like this guy, you know, he took up so many jobs and so many roles and stuff, and he bounced back. So many people out there are still looking for that support and stuff, and maybe a kind word, or maybe just being there, or maybe just spending some time with them, or just listening to them can make a bigger cause or a difference than any of the marketing and PR and therapy classes and stuff like that. So I'll end my thoughts on this. It's basically from this book, which is a US seller, and it applies to principles for wealth, health, and happiness, and they place happiness at the highest. So this is basically an insight to how even being poor, or how kind of having little kind of changed the destiny of this guy, because he believed in two things: having a purpose and having a self-controlled, and not being devastated, or not being sucked into the big bad world of wills and stuff like that, because there is also a beautiful world out there. It's just for us to explore and see and find like-minded people. So like they say that what you see within is what you see outside. So I suggest that you spend some time pondering and thinking and writing and journaling and meeting good people and stuff like that, who've also had a great journey and who've had similar challenges and stuff, and you realize that life has been very different for a lot of people who've built their own names and brands and stuff like that. And who knows, they're still going through those challenges and stuff like that. So rather than dividing and rather than kind of forming impressions about lifestyles and comparing and everything, it's better to focus on your own journey. And it's very important to go through your own ups and downs and stuff, and also focus more important on your health. Okay, so love and luck, take care. I'm Jashin Kapani. I'm on jashinkapani.im. I'm on jashinkapani.im@gmail.com. Take care, love and luck, and have a great day. Bye bye.